the cause of freedom and of fair. Fill our hearts with true humility, make us cheerless, fearless honesty, and help us to resist oppressors with all our will and might forevermore, and help us to resist oppressors with all our will and might forevermore. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends. We want to welcome each and everyone who has joined us. You know, say the Republic of Ghana is an attack, both in the political front and both physically, spiritually. The Ghana that we know, the Ghana you and I we love so much, the Ghana that we hope for, the Ghana that we so much inspired to see it grow. To be a developed country is an attack. And when we say it's an attack, you can't say every man, but we will explain to you when we say the government of the day is an attack. And you know, yes, we will play some videos before I start the whole analysis. But you say show beyond crime. Say you who are tiasi. Whatever thing we have purposed in our mind, say we are going to do for Ghana, there is nothing under the sun that is going to change the narrative. Say, Yene, we will feel tired. We know, say, there are a lot of attacks left, right, in front of us and at our back. There are a lot of attacks in our DMs. Physically, people are attacking us. Even the people we so-called friends are attacking us. But when your mind is tuned to the fact that you love the country where you have been and where you've been born and bred for a long time, and then the country is under attack, and then there is nobody to save the country, and then you come forward that let's gather everybody with a good heart, with a good thinking, with good thought and good understanding. There is nothing that changes your mind. Even if you are seeing a tower, even if all Alatarians are on your neck, you still feel proud to fight for this country. Why? Because the sole purpose that we sit on this seat for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, and the only thing we do is to project the Republic of Ghana, is to speak at our president, our vice president, our past ministers, our current ministers, is to speak about the negativities happening in our country, no? And our minds are clean and safe. There is nothing anybody will tell me in a stand. Sometimes we feel very sorry for starting this. But when you look at the people you are going to disappoint, and then you look at the generation that will come and then they will go on the internet and your video will flash on the internet and say, there was once a man called Nestana, Ojina na name Egada Adomano, but when the 11th hour was due, because of attacks from left, right, center. We have had a lot of retrospection about the things going on the internet. The fact that Alatafo attacking in a different realm. The fact that some people have allowed themselves to be carriers of attacks on us. It will never happen. It will never have a stray bullet on me, on my heart. And I give you my words of affirmation. Say, let us all gather and fight an agenda where it is not going to give you glory. It is not going to give me glory. It is going to give Ghana glory. And it is going to give all the people who are going to come after us, our generation to come. They will all feel proud that their grandfather, their father, their brother, their sister, their auntie was part of the people that rose against Alatarians when they were on the edge of taking our land by force. And I take a cue from the Bible saying that the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and by violence you will take it by force. There are a lot of narratives going on the internet. People have seen videos, people have heard documentaries, people have heard audios about Alatafo and Yoma Omo where they are trekking to Ghana, trying to find ways and means to find a safe haven where they can put their head, because they project that Ghana is the most peaceful country that they can have a peaceful way of living. And the narrative that they are projecting, it is going to have a rippling effect on our country, not just on Nestana, but on your children. It is going to have a rippling effect some days, months, years to come on our children. And so I tell you, I tell myself that when is the time to act? When is the time to pull the sword? When is the time to pull the fist? When is the time for you and I to rise? The time is not tomorrow. The time is not next month. The time is now. Ebia, you will tell me say, it does not concern you because you are comfortable in the United States of America. You are comfortable in the United Kingdom. You are comfortable in Ireland. You are comfortable in Cote d'Ivoire. You are comfortable in some of this country. But I am telling you, say, even if you are comfortable, you don't know tomorrow where your own blood sister, your own blood brother will be on the edge of a sword of an authoritarian, and then they will be crying for mercy. And the other one will say, hey, yes, Tanakai. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my open ceremony and my open speech to everybody. Let each and everyone rise up. Let each and everyone rise up. Let each and everyone understand the reason why we sit here. We sit here because Ghana is on our heart. We sit here because we know that the future is bright, but some people are trying hard to make the future very dim for the future people, for our future kids. And need to know, we as a country need to mobilize youth. We need to mobilize angry youth who are looking for revenge of our country, who are looking at taking our country from the hands of kidnappers, from the hands of abductors, from the hands of wicked, malicious people who call themselves authoritarians, who call themselves the leaders of our country, who are careless, they don't care about what is going on in our country. And so, is our time for us to act in the better interest of our country. And I'm going to start with my first video. Once I'm done, I'm going to play about 2 videos, just 2 videos. And then I'll come back to you and do my analysis. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
But we thank God. Sobe, welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Neka Leonard. So I had a friend. She's late now. I lost her last month. So I heard that she's late because she had been of help to me for several occasions. So I heard that her burial would took place on Friday. So I couldn't meet up because of money. I don't have money. So I said, okay, even though I didn't meet up with her burial, let it be that I join her memorial service being Sunday. So I have to take a night post on Saturday. So on Saturday, I left to Onitsha. I took a bus from Mazamaza. So dropped at Onitsha. Then they said it's late. It's better for me to go to Owerri. I will see a Port Harcourt because I'm heading to Port Harcourt. So I said, okay, getting to Onitsha, I bought a bus going to Port Harcourt. They said I won't take. It's better I go to Owerri. Then I will see those ones running, not at the park, the ones along the road, that it will be easy for me. So yes, and cheap. So I took a bus to Owerri, as they said, 500. So I get to Owerri, control. I took a bus to Port Harcourt. So inside that vehicle I bought, the one going to Port Harcourt, we are 5 ladies that bought the bus. So, and 3 guys inside the bus. So the one we paid and the bus took off. So along the way, a guy, the one sitting behind me, brought out, I never knew what he was doing because the bus was moving. The journey was going smoothly. So all I noticed that he brought a hanky came, I saw a hand on my nose. I dozed off. So I don't know what happened. So woken up, I saw myself, my leg tied and my hand tied. I started shouting. So a guy came and said, "Are you mad? Why are you shouting? They don't shout here. Can't I see that the kind of place I am inside the forest? Why will I shout? Am I stupid?" I said, "Somebody help, help," from shouting that help. He slapped me. Before you know it, 6 boys, 6 guys, they are the one that beat me to death. So after some minutes, I stopped crying because there's nothing I can do. When I saw them, hefty men beating me, I struggled, I tried all I could, but I gave up. I said, maybe that's the end of my life. So they came out, the one is like their boss, that one came out and tore my clothes, naked me, totally naked. He said, "It's like you are stupid." My bag, they started searching, they collect my phone, my ATM, ma'am, every down thing. So I started pleading with them. I said, "Please, I have children. You people should have mercy on me. What do you want?" He said, "The only thing that will save me is if I have people, I should start calling them." They said I should stand up. They helped me to stand. They snapped me. They covered my face. They snapped. They said, "Oh yeah, you can sit down." They pushed me on the floor. Then I started crying. I said, "God, have mercy on my children. Who will I call? Where will I start?" So yeah, I should open my phone because it's a fingerprint. I opened the phone. They said, "Oh yeah, show us all your relatives here. Are they in WhatsApp?" I say, "Yes." They said, "Okay, start pointing at them. They want to send those pictures to them so that they will know that they are not playing." So they started posting the pictures. The other one say, "She not get that out. She not get that." I say, "What are you wasting time for? Use her line to buy enough as data you can buy. If it's 5,000, if it's 4,000, that one is their problem. Buy and buy enough card on the phone. We're in business." So they started buying and buying. That's why they started posting my picture to my siblings. After that, they say, "Yes, that one is done. Oh yeah, I should show them
Probably you should
in
take
my
off the comments because people can't see your face properly. It's more better then.
So that is when they started calling my people, one after the other, one after the other. So they said, "Oh yeah, talk." I started talking to them. I don't know where I am, in a big forest. So they said, "What happened?" They say, "It's okay, give us the phone." They collect. They are the one that started talking to my relatives and all. I can't know how many they called because they collected all my ad. I don't have access to the phone again. So that is all the business I had with them. So after Sunday evening, Monday, they called, they say, "Your people are trying to comply." So then they came and meet the one sitting by my left hand side. They said, "Your people, you know, get people, nobody they call, or as this one, people they call about how it's like, you be the next person where we go sell." So that is when they pick up a phone. They dial the number. When they dial that number on loudspeaker, they said, "Alaji, fresh meat today. I'll go take one. Which part you need?" The Alaji say, breast. I need her second to the last finger. I need her eye. I need her ear. So he said, "Okay, then how much are you looking at?" He said, "Alaji, if you can give us 4 million, kill it, and send it." The alhaji started pricing. He said, let me give you people 3 million. It's okay. They said done. They cut the phone. They carried the girl immediately. They had a very large, big table, but it's an iron table. So they took the girl. The girl started shouting, I don't have anybody. Oh. No mother, no father, I'm only child. They say, who only child help? Immediately they cut her head. They started physicing her. In my presence. So after some hours, they came back again. They took the second girl again. They cut her. They called and find out the parts they need again. He explained that one say her private parts and breast and eye. That is the only thing you need. You want to use it that night. You have to carry the second girl again to kill in my presence. So we are remaining 3. Then Monday morning, being around that kind 7:40 something, they took the third girl again and killed. That one they said is only her head they need. We are remaining 2 left. So they came back around that kind of after 11. They say, you are lucky. Hey, they call children. Yeah, we send you message. Your people don't pay. You are going by today. I say, God, I thank the second girl. The same thing. Say 2 of una. Go if una go come up for this place. Make una go do Thanksgiving. Say na person will get person. Now you know say as they go. Shebi una see una people will follow una come here. And they not feel lose them now. They not feel lose money. Lose them. Say they can't release them. If their people comply, I don't think they will be dead by now. But you people would have been like them. If no money, we are hustlers. We need money. So you people should go and thank God. So it's not up to 30 minutes. They called. They say, oh, yeah, come here. Your sister want to talk to you. They gave me the phone. They didn't give me the phone. No. They only put it in loudspeaker. So I start talking to her. That is when my sister asks, Anne, are you okay? I hope they didn't hurt you. I say, I'm in pain. So all my body is paining me. I can't even see with my eye. By then, I can't talk because they shut my throat by holding me. So I can't speak out. I can't talk. But I tried to talk to my sister. She said, I say, Auntie, if I stay here more than minutes, I will die. They don't give us food, nothing. She said, don't worry yourself. You are coming out by the grace of God. So getting to around 5:30, it started raining. All the rain beats us inside that bush. So around that kind 7:38, they said, oh, yeah, stand up, come here, find your clothes, because I was naked. It's only one clothes they left for me. So I have to put it on. They make a call immediately. Boy, show 3 times. A bike came. They brought me out. They put me at the middle. One sat at my back. Getting to a main road, they pushed me away. Then they drove off. So around that kind 10:30. So I was roaming around, nowhere to go, and they said there is coffee. So that is when a guy passed. Many people passed, started running away from me because the way I look.
Is this 10:30
a guy that
was
9:30 to 10 in the night. So then a guy came saying, I say, brother, help me. He said, where are you? What are you doing in this area? This place is very bad area. What I say, brother, help me, that they kidnapped me since 2 days, but they just dumped me now. I don't know where to go to. He said, okay, oh yeah, come. Can you go to my house? I say, brother, I will go. I believe that God sent you for a reason. He said, okay, that his name is Chibuzo. That but he's living with his siblings. I said, brother, since 2 days I've not taken my bath. Please help me. I know that you are the only one that stand to talk to me. Other people passed me. He said, okay, that is how we bought a keke to a junction. They get into that junction, there is coffee. So no vehicle, no, everybody was trying to get home. No way. So it's not quite like 10 minutes after. A coaster bus came out. People started rushing to the bus. So the brother carried me. He helped me enter that coaster. Getting to a place, he paid. We came down. He took me to the house, explained to the siblings that I saw this lady. Oh, this is what she told me. So they welcomed me. They gave me water. I bathed. They feed me. They gave me the one of the junior ones went out to get me pain relief. They said, okay, are you with any SIM? I said, I pleaded for them. I said, please, the one that sat at my back, can you please, brother? I know I don't supposed to tell, but I have to speak. Help me, please. I need my SIM card. Even though it's only one SIM card, please. He said, okay, just because you say, I always had you say children, children. If not that you say children, children, I have a pity for children. Oh yeah, let me go and help you to get this. So he's the one that gave me the SIM. They collected other things, my Jew, everything. So is that SIM card I put in their phone, that brother phone. I use it to start calling my people that they have released me. So that is how my sister said I should not worry the next day, being yesterday, that she will send money to the person that I'm with, maybe to his account, to help me, for me to locate her. So that is how I got out.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Asamo. It was your fault. Hey, Asam. Yeah, about the moment, I want you to double tap on the screen and share the live. Just share the live. Just share the live. We are going to go into details of some of these things. Just make sure that you share the live to somebody. Share the live to friends. Okra, thank you very much. My first time watching you from Kumasi. Okra, yeah, thank you very much. Share the live to some of your friends. Share the live to some of your friends. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Listen, when we sit on this throne and we are talking, we don't talk out of hate, but we talk to save our country. We talk and we project our country to the outside world. We talk and then we ask ourselves, is our country safe at the moment? No. Why? This is the reason. For 4 good months, we've projected and then we've said on authority that even though there are illegal people in our country, there are people who are living in our country illegally. But the minority of the people are Senegalese, Ethiopians, Cote d'Ivoire. They all form 1% of the illegal people who are living in the country. 99% of the people living in our country illegally are all Nigerians, who I call Alatarians. For 4 good months, we have fought a good fight. We have said what we need to say. We have given evidences upon evidences. And then we have projected the high level of insecurity in our country, the high level of criminalities in our country, the dangers Nigerians portray to our beloved country, and the fact that the presence of Nigerians in our country only poses a threat to the national security of our own country, not anybody's country. This is what we project. Because we know that in our country, there is a lot of peace and security in our own country. But when we realized that the influx of Alatarians in our country was becoming too much, today, ubafaha nipa nitiko, china ubafaha obi nenufuko, china ubafaha, somebody's eye is gone, somebody's intestine is gone. Ye obi akosyokuma ko. When we got to the point and we realized that all these things were happening on daily basis, it triggered a point. It made us believe that the country called Ghana is no more safe and that the leadership of whoever, whether past or present president, all of them have forsaken the beloved country, has left the country to beg on a mercy seat and ask that the international communities come and have a say in our own security. The video you saw and most videos we have posted here is a true representation of who an Alatarian is, where the headquarters of kidnapping is being built, where the headquarters of organ harvesting has been built, where the headquarters of unaliving of individuals on broad daylight has been built. And they do this without regret. They do this without any feeling of emotions. They have no feeling, they have no emotions when they are doing this to their own brother. A woman was going for a funeral, for a burial. They chloroformed the woman, took the woman straight into a bush. The woman had about 4 other people who were sitting close to her. The video you just watched. And the woman was begging and asking them, kindly allow me to go. They said they were hustlers. And these are the common attributes of Alatarians who are kidnappers. They only call the job hustling job. They do not know how to do a hard-earned job to gain their own money. All they want is to unalive their own brother and use their own brother's physical body part to gain riches, to enrich themselves. And this is the people who are on the internet asking us that we are brothers. Let us sit down and solve this issue. I want to tell them on authority, anybody who comes on your live show and project himself as a friend of an Alatarian, as we are brothers, anybody who comes on the live show and say that we are brothers, we are no brothers from any mother. We don't know any Nigerian from Adam. And let us be frank. We don't know any Nigerian from Adam. We are not brothers. We are not sisters. We are not friends. We are just people from different countries. Full stop. These individuals kidnapped this lady, put the lady in a deep bush. The lady know, see, when I was sitting there, they made a call to an Alhaji. And the Alhaji said that, what do you have for me? And they told the Alhaji that we have got a fresh meat. You call a human being a meat. You call the part of a human being meat. Why are people so demonic? Evil-minded people with no mercy. Okachi Alhaji say, you have got fresh meat for the Alhaji. Ladies and gentlemen, it is sad. It saddens me when these people are called human beings. These people are called human beings. Then you bargain a human being who was born, bred by the own mother, gone through a lot of pains during a pregnancy. And then you classify the part of the person as meat. Listen. Then the lady said that, oh, they started bargaining. Oh, I'll give you 3 million naira. I'll give you 4 million naira. I'll give you 3 million naira. Then they all agreed that, okay, pay 3 million naira. The you say, I'll pay you 3 million naira. 3 million naira for a human body. Hey, yes, Christo, baby, oh, bia. And what's that called to me? Send me a year so Dominic Gomorano. I think that is what Trump should do to Nigeria. Nigeria should be the next Sodom and Gomorrah because it needs the wrath of God. I was in Yakubu street, not the shit Nigeria for us. Simple. You the whole poultry farm. Because ask me why human beings will sit individuals down and then we'll ask another person, how much do you need for you to unalive your own sister? Then the Alhaji said that I only need their breast. Tie, Alhaji said I only need their breast and their head. And these individuals, these Nigerians, took the lady, almost born naked, and now to a palm parcel. They've put the lady on a chopping board. I said, that same process. One for to baby, we can it in the same. Almost never got to a palm parcel. First lady, first lady at Nokoye. And do you know why they took the lady there? They took her because the family were unable to raise the ransom they put on the lady's head. I'm saying a business. If your family is able to raise that money, you let you go. If your family is unable to raise that money, we get the money from another source. And that means that you are sacrificing your life for that money. Because of your own selfish gain, because of scar painting, obinwu. And what the Alhaji said that I want the middle finger of the person, the person's breast, and the person's head. So the lady said that on her own presence, in the presence of other people and herself, they put the lady on a slaughtering board and they chop off her head. They chop off her breast and the middle finger as the Alhaji ordered. Then they sent another person because they have also been in contact with the person's family, and the person's family are not responding. They said, your family are not forthcoming. Nobody they respond to us, so you are the next person on the target. They asked Alhaji, another meat for you, Oga. He said, I want the 40 part of the person's private part. Then I want the eye, because I need it tonight. I want the eye of this person together with the person's private part. Listen, these are individuals we have projected on our platform that alatafo enyinipa, alatafo enyinipo tom. The second hell on earth is in Nigeria. Alatafo, they are not human beings. They do not have any mercy for anybody. Because ask me how a Ghanaian can look in the eyes of his own brother and sister and be able to unalive his own brother without thinking about anything. I must be honest with you. The reason why we sit here and we talk what we talk about is not because that we hate anybody. It's because we are serving our own bloody country. Anybody has their own responsibility to go out there and put on a camera and save their own country. Bring out proof of Ghanaians who are doing what you are doing in your country. And I put it to you, you get irresponsible, bloody content creators who don't know what they are doing, and then they'll come and put on videos and they'll be attacking their standard because I am fighting for my country, because I'm coming here and I'm talking about what these individuals are doing to our own people. Because I'll come here and I'll come and talk about why Nigerians are in our country doing all bad things in our own country. You see, George, as therefore, these are some of the jobless and stupid people who come on my DM on my platform and come and say all nonsense. Why won't you call all these individuals who are in your country and gather them all together and say that let us all call a spade a spade? What is happening in our country is bad. Let's call a spade a spade. Alatafo ni adwin. Ebusafo alatafo omu ni adwin. They are irresponsible. They are criminals. They are demonic. Their ragamuffin lifestyle is stinking. For once, I wish that all these people who are fighting for, they are fighting on the internet and then they are fighting in Ghana. Somebody even have the gut to come and complain, say, and I'm not Ghana, you are in Ghana and you are charging 2 years advance and 2 years. But that is our country. If you don't go, if you don't want it, go back to your own country and go and stay in your monk. Go and stay in your village, because that is where you belong. That is where you were born to be. So go and stay there and leave our peaceful country for us. It is stinking, it is sad, it is bad, it is reckless. And everybody is seeing it on the internet, and people do not have the bold and the guts to talk about it. But when we sit here and we don't see anything. All we see in front of us is Ghana. If any Nigerian is bold, go and put on your camera and then talk to anybody in your country. Talk to Tinubu. Talk to the people in your country. Talk to all the people who are doing injustice in your country and call them to order. This is what Nigerians should be doing day in and day out. They should drive themselves out of our country and then go to their own country and then ask that order be made. There should be an orderly manner thing that is done in their country. There should be things done in an orderly manner. They should put their government in checks. But to stop coming on TikTok and be attacking people who are fighting for their own country. So now what they are doing is that they are now trooping into the side of Ghana. They are trooping to Ghana. And when they are trooping to Ghana, they are targeting the northern side of Ghana. They are getting places to rent houses at the northern side, impregnating our innocent girls who think that they have low self-esteem. So they are in the northern region and they are impregnating them. Then they pick them to Accra and go and tell them to go and help them to get Ghanaian passport and Ghana card. This is what is happening. But the reason why I am not going to give up on this fight is because we started as low. People didn't know what we are talking about. When we come on TikTok and we talk, people think that we are just ranting and making noise. But now people are seeing the rippling effect on their own life. So now people are understanding where we are coming from. They now believe that whatever thing we come on TikTok, we know what we are saying. Because whatever is happening in Alatamemono, those are the same genes. Those are the same DNA coming into our country. And why do you think that they are coming? Because they know that they can do it in our country and they can go scot-free because they have a campaign in our country. The youth of Ghana, you guys should start working. We have sat here and we've told you the truth. Let the truth ginger you to work. Let the truth give you some spirit to work. A country that is building its resources on bandits. If one politician can own a bandit, or we are not smart and say, I want the political class, I want the sitting government to look unpopular. Go to this side and go and unalive other people, then the bandit will go. What kind of country is that? We do not need these people in our country. We do not have to entertain them because they are a bunch of criminals. They are a bunch of people that only have one common vision, is to unalive you when they want to get rich. That is the people we are talking about. That is the sole goal of Alatarians. They are evil. They are demonic. And they have no sense of responsibility, taking responsibility for their own actions. Entitlement is what they breathe. They breathe entitlement. They want to feel like they are bossy people. They want to feel that they want to be known everywhere. That is an Alatarian. But we ask ourselves, are Ghanaians angry the way we are seeing things? Are Ghanaians seeing the things the way we are seeing things? As the most Ghanaians are unperturbed, as the most Ghanaians are unconcerned, as the most Ghanaians are saying that, oh, Alatari is my friend, so I can't say any much about the person. Oh, they have an agenda. The agenda that they had long time, they have taken time to put all those agendas and they are using it one after the other. Okay? Last time, let me put a picture here. The issue is see Donald Trump's album. What is happening is that based on that issue, now they are trooping so much into the northern side of Ghana. They are trooping to Ghana because they know that their country is no more safe. You have seen videos that they are at the airport trying to fly over to Ghana. You have seen videos where people are packed in some suitcases and they are packed in some cars and they are moving on the land to Ghana. These are information that should trigger you as an individual, as a Ghanaian, to rise up to the occasion and fight for that your beloved country. Because we have small population, and so when they come and they outnumber now what 34 million or more over 100 and something million people. When they have more 34 million people here, normally they know what they can do. If you have 34 million Ghanaians who are hospitable, and then you have 34 million Nigerians who are notorious, just imagine what they can do. Even our military might not be able to overcome them. A country that is filled with guns here and there. A country filled with guns here and there. Everybody is holding some. A country that is ruled by bandits. And we've got politicians staying on our land, looking at the atrocities going on in Nigeria. They see it, they hear it, and they know that the Nigerians that are doing that in their country are the same people that are trooping in our country. But we've got politicians who are careless. Brother, sister, you need to fight for your own salvation with fear and trembling. The Bible says that let us all fight for our own salvation with fear and trembling. But I feel that most Ghanaians are fighting for the salvation of their own boyfriends who are Nigerians. Most Ghanaians are quiet and they don't know how to fight for their own salvation. Because the Nigerians that you see in Nigeria, who are unaliving people on broad daylight, they are taking the heads of people away. They are doing organ harvesting on a daily basis. That same guy in Nigeria from Omwana true people Ghana, in Ghana, what they were doing in Nigeria, they will do worse here in Ghana. They will do worse here in Ghana. When Donald Trump said he was coming out, he never joked, because he has seen videos, he has seen intelligent reports